combat assets on the planet act like it.
Where did he even come from? He just dropped from the roof like he was something out of...
Incoming cluster.
Option.
Incoming cluster.
Option.
Bro, he's wall stalling in them! Dude, I can't stand that guy.
Hey, welcome back to another video. I appreciate all the recent support on the channel with the subscribers and everything. Definitely comment down below what you think. Now let's get straight into the video right now. I hope you enjoy.
God bless me, dude. I'm Somebody clip that! Where's the audio? I am not joking right now! Where is the audio? Clip the of that! Holy shit! He's in.
Well, Call of Duty fans, we have been scammed once again. Dude, holy Black Ops 7 is absolute a lot of people. And personally for me, I'll get my personal feelings out right now. Is it worth $70 or now $30 a month on Game Pass to play and have access to Black Ops 7? Absolutely not. This game is literally a DLC version of Black Ops 6.
Is it going to be strict? Is it going to be a little loose to make people have a good time? This was one of the sweatiest betas and one of the sweatiest days of Call of Duty I have ever freaking played. I'm not joking. It was just non-stop people jumping, sliding around. It was just brain rot, TikTok, whatever you want to call it. Unplayable. Unplayable. Maybe you don't even have to put yourself through it. I would not be on the game longer than 3 matches. I swear to God. It was that freaking bad. SBMM, if that's never taken out of the game is going to fail. 100%.
Let me see this. Chat, somebody's already hacking. Oh, what? Oh, he's just full on going blatant with the aimbot. What? Oh my God. Yeesh. He got that bitch activated. Oh my Lord. He got it all the way up.
Fuck, game is terrible. Get me off that. That's fucking terrible. Oh God. Like, why would I want to stick around something that I thoroughly enjoyed a long time ago? But like, the experience is actually getting worse. I think it's pretty clear. Battlefield 6 beta experience compared to this Black Ops 7 experience. I mean, it ain't even close. You know what's interesting too? Is the whole time I'm playing that right there and getting killed and shot or shooting and killing and stuff, and like the bullet, like the exchanges, the gunfights, I don't know what the going on half the time, what the system wants to determine. Battlefield, I never questioned anything. I felt like I didn't question gunfights. This one, every single fight, I could question it.
But it was embarrassing, all right? And that's coming, again, from a COD fanboy, or a COD fan, at least. I don't know what the hell they're doing, right? It was embarrassing. The entire time, the developers, the people who came out, they sounded like they were, like, about to sleep, but, like, they just woke up or something like that. It was, like, bad. You know, they seemed extremely uninterested in what they were talking about. You know, you've probably seen, like, a lot of content creators here and there who, like, just regurgitate the same old, you know, hey, guys, what's going on, guys? Today we're playing some Black Ops 6, and you know I'm gonna snipe in the what is this? The snipers only play. Like, dude, I'm falling asleep. Like, have a little energy, right?
And what's super weird is one of the people working at Call of Duty Next at the event actually went up to Mr. Dalek JD and told him that they basically wanted him to get over to Warzone instead of playing zombies. And that just makes Call of Duty look so desperate. I mean, yeah, you guys gotta go and force your zombies community off of zombies to go play Warzone because you want Warzone to do better. Like, I feel like they are just so scared of Battlefield 6 right now, especially for the fact that Battlefield 6 has got the Battle Royale coming. Yo, I mean, I'm not trying to say exactly what's gonna happen, but I feel like they think that Battlefield 6 is gonna have the Warzone 2.0, and it's just gonna completely take over Call of Duty's Warzone, and people aren't even gonna want, you know what I'm saying, Call of Duty's Warzone. And what's crazier is the fact that even some of the Call of Duty streamers that they had live for them, the people that they had live for them and make their game look better, went out of their way to actually say, hey, I gotta admit, this actually looks terrible.
The Black Ops 7 Warzone update is at no, it's at and the multiplayer is good though.
Okay, wait, what? So they can't even completely lie for you because it's just too bad of a game, bro. Like, imagine that. You're getting paid to lie for a game, to like tell people it's better than it actually is, but it's just so bad that you can't help but slip out a, oh, this Warzone is terrible. Now back to the COD Next situation with Mr. Dalek JD and them basically trying to get him over to Warzone off of zombies at the 2025 COD event, right? Apparently they were also doing something similar last year, kicking him off zombies. This is crazy to me. I mean, do you want your zombies community to die? Are they just gonna forget about zombies? Do they not realize that that's a really big part of their game in general?
Why does this feel so bad? Like, my sensitivity still feels off, so I have to go change it, but I'm not used to the menus, so I gotta just blindly run around like I'm Ray Charles or something like that, trying to find the sensitivity thing again. And I'm just gonna bump it up to 2.10. I don't know why we have a decimal system now. What was wrong with like 1 through 25 or whatever? I don't know. Change for the sake of change. I don't get it. But regardless, I mean, guys, just look at this. Look at this and tell me it looks any different to Black Ops 6. You know? Down to the packet loss and the high latency and the horrible Dollar General servers this trillion-dollar company uses. This is after announcing that Game Pass Ultimate would be $10 more. So if you want to play Call of Duty for like cheap through Game Pass, can't really do it anymore on consoles. Can't really do it anymore at all. And they did this a day before the beta, so you couldn't even check it out. Not that you would want to. This, of course, went over about as well as a fart in church, and after dying to this guy, I have to check my network settings. Something is wrong. Look at this mess. I couldn't believe it. 140 to 150 milliseconds of ping and 13% packet loss. Why? No wonder I can't do anything in this match. I'm playing like 3 seconds behind everyone. 13% of my bullets are disappearing into Joseph's. So let me talk about the maps, I guess, or the map, because spoilers, I didn't play any more after this. The map itself, I mean, is it better than the Black Ops 6 maps? Barely, maybe. It's really tiny, and technically, yeah, it's kind of 3-lane, but I just don't care. I don't care. You know, that's just the best way I can put it, guys. I just do not care. Good maps should be like the baseline. It should be expected. This isn't something I should be praising people for, especially when the same problems that exist year over year are never fixed.
COD Next just wrapped, and it was dull. Like, painfully dull. I don't really like doing negative videos, so this will hopefully be my last one on Call of Duty, at least until it launches in November. But I wanted to air my complaints a little bit, because I think it's an interesting situation that Activision would feel comfortable even putting on a show like this with what they had to offer. You could go watch the VOD for my 4-hour stream of the event and all my thoughts there, but Activision decided to put licensed music in the event, not tell us when it would be, even though they asked us to do a watch party for it, and told us to make sure our VODs weren't saved so we didn't get in copyright trouble. You know, instead of just providing a DMCA safe version of the stream like other publishers do, or just telling us when to mute. Honestly, this whole thing was a shambles. The presentation went through multiplayer, zombies, and then Warzone, so let's do things in the same order. First of all, multiplayer. Weirdly, during the presentation, they did show us some gameplay from the hundreds of creators invited to the event, but mostly they showed the same like 6 or 7, a few of which had turned their graphic settings way down to low and had their frame counter on a stream to show that they were getting like 240 frames a second, because of course when you're showcasing a game, you really want to show it at its absolute ugliest, while some of the best players in the world are sweating to show off to each other. The game was completely undecipherable to watch. I guess because they had already had a chance to play it before the show, a lot of creators had decided what the meta guns were, so we saw loads of the same weapons over and over again.
It's confirmed Black Ops 7 will be one of the worst Call of Duties ever because of this one tweet. And hey, that was a good tweet. Everyone agreed, right? No, literally no one agreed and everyone's pissed off now. Is that true? Yeah, because Call of Duty just revealed that Black Ops 7 will have a feature that you guys begged them to delete. And guess what? They didn't delete it. You guys didn't want it. You should have said. Brother, How many more times do we have to tell you? Basically, Call of Duty has confirmed that every single skin and cosmetic you bought in Black Ops 6 will be transferred over to Black Ops 7. Literally the dumbest decision ever. But it gets worse, because this doesn't just mean camos and fire bullets. No. Oh, don't tell me. It also means the Ninja Turtle skins, the Squid Game cosmetics, even the cartoon will be in Black Ops 7. But what? Why can't we just have a normal Call of Duty, please? Wait. Didn't you hear? Hear what? You wanna tell him? Oh, right, yeah. So Black Ops 7 will have microtransactions, no surprise there, but with more of these type of skins.
My aim gets kicked off the dude. I can't aim on him. I can't aim on him long enough to finish him off. But he just drops me in like 2-3 bullets, just insta kills, man. We just, I've had a few deaths like that so far in this beta, and I haven't even played all that much. This beta, listen, let me say this real quick. Let me get this out of the way, because I know people are going to be crying about whatever I'm going to say in this video, and let's just shut them up real quick. Hopefully they'll hear this and they won't drop their salty comment in the comment section. But listen, so far what I've seen with this game, it is Black Ops 6, but it's a better Black Ops 6. Right? Like it is better. Like what we got just here, just a little bit, just a little taste. It is better than Black Ops 6, but this game is very broken. And saying that it's better than Black Ops 6 is really not saying that much, though. I think I get this bit. He's camping up. There's a lot of people. Yeah, we get it with the frag. There's a lot of people camping on this beta. Like, you got the wall jumping
stuff and various things with their anti-cheat for detections. They also explained how some days they'd be cranking it up and some days they wouldn't be, so that they don't give too much information to cheaters. But they did say, hey, we're making some anti-cheat changes for Black Ops 7, including the beta and definitely at launch. Well, major surprise, cheaters are already all over the Black Ops 7 beta. I've got a handful of clips I got to show you guys today because, I mean, I'm not that surprised. I am still disappointed, especially at how quick a lot of this has happened and unfolded here in the Black Ops 7 beta. We do have Call of Duty, though, actually responding to some of these ridiculous cheating clips already, so we'll get to that later on in the video. But first up here, Modern Warzone, this is by far the most egregious I've seen out of all the clips that have been surfacing on social media, but Modern Warzone posts this. There are already cheaters in the first hour of the Black Ops 7 beta, and this is a 40-second clip where this guy is doing it about as blatant as you possibly can. I mean, he's hiding all of his screen indicators so like they can't see what his ID is. I'm pretty sure this guy got caught anyways, as we'll get to, but like this is as obvious as it gets. This guy's got the wall hacks maxed out, the aimbot maxed out, and this is day one early access beta. Granted, this is like one of the easiest betas I've ever seen to get into. They were giving out codes like crazy, like you could QR scan a code and get in without pre-ordering anything, but like this is the first few hours of the beta being live. It's this egregious, this ridiculous. I can't imagine dying using cheats like this, but like that's just one example. By far the most blatant, the most obvious like first person view that I've seen of cheats in action yet for Black Ops 7, but also far from the only time I've seen obvious cheats being used.
Game Pass, which is like universally known as one of the best values in gaming, has received yet another price increase. One day before the Black Ops 7 beta, the price has gone up yet again. Keep in mind, the beta is broken up into two sections. You have the paid section, essentially, of the beta, and then the free version. If you want to get into the first 4 days of the beta, you have to either pre-order or have Xbox Game Pass, and they just raised the price of Xbox Game Pass. Here's going to be the new chart showing everything, and I know it's a lot to take in, so let me just explain what this means. For Call of Duty fans who have Game Pass, you will now need to pay $30 a month for Game Pass Ultimate to get access to Black Ops 7 on day one. That includes the beta, that includes Black Ops 7 when it comes out in November. If you take a look at that middle guy there, the premium tier that's $15 a month, there's an asterisk next to new Xbox published games within a year of launch. And what does that asterisk mean, you might ask? It means it excludes Call of Duty titles. So even if you wait a full year after launch, like with Black Ops 6, Modern Warfare 3, Modern Warfare 2, Vanguard, World War II was added to Game Pass and everything, you will not be able to play those games if you're on the premium tier. The only way to play Call of Duty on Game Pass, new games or old, is by spending the full $30 a month, which adds up to $360 a year. This is all because they added a few new games and services to Game Pass Ultimate for console, or at least that's their way of justifying the price increase from $20 to $30. But if you play on PC, the price increase is $5.50, and it does still include Black Ops 7. I guess you get less things overall for the PC only version of Game Pass, which is why it's nearly half the price, but Call of Duty and Black Ops 7 are still being included there. Now you might be wondering to yourself, why in the world would they be doing this? Why is Call of Duty being treated so strangely with these new Game Pass changes? And it's all because pre-order numbers were so bad for Black Ops 7. With historically low pre-order numbers, historically low hype, Call of Duty Next going over like a fart in church, they needed to get creative with how they make their money. By raising the price of Game Pass Ultimate by $10 a month, and the lower tiers not including Call of Duty whatsoever, fans that may want to try out or even play COD now need to pay $10 more a month to do so, or straight up buy the game outright, and we are already seeing the effects of that change happen in real time. So if we check out the two places where we can track pre-orders, we can see that Call of Duty is now on the rise. This was to be expected because the beta literally comes out tomorrow and Call of Duty Next was yesterday, but on Steam, Black Ops 7 is now ranked number 15 and has been moving around all day. I saw it up as high as number 9, it was down there towards the 20s earlier, it's been bouncing around pretty much all day, but currently is at number 15, which is a huge increase compared to the number 140, whatever it was a couple of weeks ago.
When it rains, it pours, man. Last couple of days that it ain't easy being a Call of Duty fan either, because guys, holy, the Call of Duty Next event has just finished and we've seen a ton of Black Ops 7 gameplay, and let me tell you right now, Battlefield 6 is taking the fattest on Call of Duty right now. Guys, we got a lot to talk about, but before I get into it, if you please could spread the love and the positivity right now. I'm not gonna lie, the Scatmaster really needs it right now, man. I'm not gonna like 160 away from 60,000 subscribers. That would be a dream come true, guys. Let's make it happen. And without further ado, Black Ops 7 beta, guys. I have early access, obviously. Let's play it. Let's talk shit.
We got this one too from Nakari, cheater on day 1 of the Black Ops 7 beta. You can see they're just actively playing. They watch the kill cam here, blatantly aimbotting. Like through the wall, through everything. Absolutely absurd. Day one of the beta. Now, it is obviously Black Ops 7, super similar to Black Ops 6 in a ton of ways, right? You have the engine basically being the exact same, launcher and everything being the exact same. So you have to imagine that a lot of the cheats, a lot of the hacks that were being used on Black Ops 6 probably could be very slightly tweaked and be put into action here. But you also have Call of Duty sitting there going, hey, TPM 2.0 secure boot, we're doing some adjustments, some fine tuning here to help make things safer. And then the first day, it's like this absurd, this crazy. I don't know if they're gonna say, oh yeah, the first day we didn't have it like tuned to the extreme, but then day 4 we had the anti-cheat cranked up, like it was tuned all the way up so we could catch players really quick. Like I'm sure we're gonna get a beta progress report after the fact, but like you have to understand how this looks. And that's not to say other games don't have similar issues, but this has just been such a loud issue for so long in Call of Duty that it's like, man, we couldn't go one day of the beta without running into this.
But good God, has the mask been taken off, guys. Black Ops 7, as it was showcased at Call of Duty Next, has received maybe mixed reviews at best. It's gotten some very negative reception, as it should, because rightfully so, the Call of Duty community is tired, man. We're exhausted of seeing the exact same year after year after year, specifically since MW 2019. And while there's definitely some positives to be taken out of the Call of Duty Next event and what you're seeing out of the Black Ops 7 gameplay, it's simply not enough. Now, I'll show you guys a tweet that comes out from yours truly. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm so glad I get to do this again, man. I'm so blessed. Tweet from the one and only Doug Dimmadome Warzone. Black Ops 7 multiplayer to me felt really good, like an 8.5 out of 10. Faded. The maps are great, the gunplay feels good, the movement is fine. While not the biggest fan of wall jump, it has huge outplay potential. Really love how vibrant and colorful the game is. On the negative side, I can see why people won't jive with it basically being a futuristic skin thrown on top of BO6 with improvements to the gameplay. I get the COD exhaustion is real and I don't blame anyone who feels that way. Overall, I do think BO7 is an improvement on BO6 in numerous ways, and they will be adding more content than ever, which was the biggest complaint about BO6. Guys, let's just start this out, man. 8.5 out of 10 for Doug Dimmadome Warzone. To the rest of us is probably like a 4 out of 10, maybe. Not gonna lie, I'm a very harsh grader.
Someone in my chat said they can't wait to see Battlefield flop. Wow. It's toxic, guys. Why can't we all just get along? Come on, YouTube. Chat, what if we all just get along, guys? You know?
Dude, I got a bag of gummy bears and a coffee for breakfast. How crazy is that? So excited.
Back